What's up, guys? It's me, Nick, aka the Screw, aka the Fraymaker of sorts. Excited Fraymakers the other day with Nerd. And for the first few rounds, you know, I played some test rounds, you know, before I got him to hop on, obviously, but ultimately these characters are still very new to us, you know, Nerd is like, oh my god, Hat Girl, my dope girl from A Hat in Time, I can't wait to play her in Fraymakers just to get super duper disappointed in how she plays. And this is Flunky guy, I don't think I really much. I don't spoil it. Even before I get good at him. I like how Splunky guy's assist is essentially just his bomb again. So if you're playing as him with his assist, you essentially have two Splunky guys. I mean, two bombs. You have a fifth bomb. Is what I'm trying to get at. Another spoiler. For most of the early matches, I forgot even air dash, so I just don't teleport. Even though I really could have, should have. I think this match I kept trying to grab Nerd for some reason, but I just could not get the range on him like I wanted to. Also just the hitboxes. I also didn't know how to emote. Yeah, this is rough. Oh wait, I won. She can lose to the next one. Just slowly but surely.
One-on-one.
Nerd starts to realize he does not like Hat Kid that much. I really like Spunky Guy's shoulder bash. It's just fun to see, it's just fun to hit.
Major pain. No end to this beatdown.
And this is when Nerd realized he hated Hat Kid and just proceeded to blazer himself. Does it show the times in military and not 12 hours? That's just stupid. And then for like the next like handful of matches,
One-on-one.
try to get a win with Hat Kid. They're both the Splunky guy who's pretty much the recovery god. I feel like Tekka's recovery isn't the worst thing ever, but if she's too far down or off stage, she's just... Also, her little statue move, it doesn't really work like Kirby. Like Kirby's, how his rock works. At least from what I remember from that time I played Smash. It's different. Man, I remember playing this on release and seeing that Well-Taro sprites weren't finished. And, like, the only character that was mostly finished was, like, Commander's video and nobody else. Also, Hat Kid's little Sonic move is so useless on the ground. Like, if you're like in the middle of an aerial, it's fine. On the ground, it barely connects.
Both players are refusing to give up.
Mortal Kombat completed it.
That's a wrap.
Then we do one with the guy from Slap City. And the commentary that Gordon I bring up how Slap City guys weirdly so weighty. No, that's like the point or whatever, but it's just something to think about. This ahead in time map is pretty nice. Unless I inputted it wrong. I don't really like Cat Kid's up special aerial special slash recovery. Aerial special slash recovery. Since I feel like it just does not push her far enough in the air. I think the music is pretty great. Do I think this as an early access game deserves DLC? You know, I like Alpha now. I'd enough to pay for his voice. Maybe later on, not in this video. But then I see how Cat Kid has 2 skins herself. But they come with custom whatever. Yeah, I can. The freaking rest of the cast only get like, excuse me, like Game Boy style.
That's a wrap.
which is just doing what Rivals did. Now we're doing Among Us.
One-on-one. Fray!
You know, playing some actual Among Us yesterday. I think the new rules are nice.
First blood.
I was telling Nerd I have to grind Among Us because Cosmic Cube thing is happening. In the 14th, from the 13th to whatever teams. And these guys. It's gonna be here apparently from today to October. I guess. Wait, is it? Yeah. Yesterday's our show, but it's like... Yeah, it's better just get it done now and get out of the way. Yeah, I went from, training with Imposter on box and thinking, man, I'm good, I'm Imposter now. Then I play against Barrett. It's like, I'm so good at fighting games. It doesn't even matter if he's bad at a character. We'll figure something out. Like this match, they're wrong, they're not good commentary. But especially, it's like I tell him, no, the suspicion mechanic, it's really annoying. And for like most of early match, it is just not an issue.
That's a wrap.
Anyways, the one after this is another imposter.
One-on-one. Fray!
Purple leaves purple. switch. This is the VVVV. The V. How many V's are in VVVV? That's 6 V's? From Interior Cabin, I'll call it V6. I remember beating on 3DS quite a while ago. This is the V6 stage. And obviously, yes, you can hit, like, you can't do an air knockout from the top or bottom. You have to get it from the, sides. And that kind of makes it a little annoying to fight here. Ooh. Not even that tired. Something I don't remember being a thing in Smash. It's something I've noticed here. Is that you'll get into situations where you're normaling each other and you're just not hitting each other. And they're whining about the hitbox. I was studying, man. It's the hitbox did it. And you know, for most of the time, outside of normal hitting nothing sometimes, and what am I thinking of? Outside of that and the grabs just being really annoying.
It all comes down to this.
It's like something. It's a crit that I can agree with. LARP for life. Okay, good. I'm finally dead. You know, what's annoying about that stage, like, except for, like, someone like, I don't know, the fish button guy, slash city guy. You know, if you don't have a character that has, like, a really strong, vertical move, on stage are just kind of screwed
One-on-one. Fray.
in terms of easily dispatching the V6 stage. Yeah, I think this is the Slay the Spire thing. Good things.
First blood.
And I think my biggest issue with this level is actually teaching her how to use Watcher. Oh my gosh, why did you recommend Watcher to me? She's just like Sheik, and I hate Sheik. It's like, you know, you're a Smash guy, you could hate a character, but you know how to play it. You think I told him Hat Kid Sonic Kirby. And he is just Sonic Kirby. Watch it. Slay the Spire. Yeah, I'm the one that told him how to do the up special to get up stage. But we Slay the Spire was like the first roster edition we got. I'm gonna be completely honest. I haven't touched the game since like pre-Slay the Spire, really. At least before. At least before the other day. And I remember Nerd he bought Fraymakers alongside Smack Studio during the Steam sale, just for it to blow up in his face because Fraymakers is being gay makers. I mean lame makers when Workshop just doesn't work on his end. It's all working on my end. It's probably like one of those desync thingies, like what the Rivals 2 Workshop is have. Where, you know, some mods are made for a specific version, and when that version passes, they just crash the game.
This is the last stand.
Something like that here. You know, I'm telling you now, this has a way much stronger, better base roster. Flat out looks nice. Well, doesn't have a better DLC? I think we joke about it a lot. Smack Studio is literally the fighting. Its workshop is literally everyone who was too lame to get a Rivals workshop mod or Fraymakers mod. You know, Maybe put it anywhere in the studio. And it doesn't show in the replay, but you're gonna see that a lot of my gameplay seems delayed. That's because we were experiencing lag spikes and moments during these. You know, it's like we had to sort of fight the game. Then we have a guy off. Splunky guy versus Splunky guy. I mean, Guy Splunky versus Guy Splunky. That's his name. Guy. Like Guy Gardner. I mean, Lantern. Yeah, I think it's like right there watching you do it before I realize. Guy has an air dodge.
First blood.
I don't remember how this match went. This is where nerds start saying, in order to get one nerve and just spam it. And we could freaking draw all up, but to be fair, the shotgun is really easy to set up. Yeah, I clicked right after. I think it's not this match, but that's after this. I realized I could have just air dodged most of my guy deaths and I would have been fine.
Out of here.
What I like about the shotgun is that it has the ice move right next to it. And even when I want to use the ice move, much better off just using the shotgun, range-wise.
This is the last stand.
You know?
That's a wrap.
Oh yeah, I lose the first mirror match. Oh golly gee. Let me have the characters.
1-on-1. Fray.
This is like my first character guy I struggle with. Specifically since Fraymakers is so fast. So overwhelmingly fast. But it's special to just talk garbage, so you know, it cancels itself out.
First blood.
I remember when the game didn't have taunts. In Smack Studio, it has carries. In Smack Studio, it's really annoying. Okay, you know how when people talk about Brawl, they're like, oh man, in Brawl, you're just slipping all the time. Which is not that bad. In Smack Studio, you can just get knocked out. Like, you can pass out mid-fight. And it just happens so much. It just ruins the flow of the fight. It's just really annoying. It's kind of like that, but real. Like game ruining. Poetry. Okay. The game after this, Nerd picks Octodad. At this point, he's just going through the roster. The main roster again. We did it like all the way back in the first drop. He's kind of mostly messed around with the workshop guys over the main roster. There was only what this guy, Fish Bujin, and Rokaro, and also the Orca guy from Rivals, but I don't remember how this match plays out, but what I do know, I had an issue carrying Via because he's too fast, but luckily for Nerd, luckily for me, he was also too fast for Nerd. Octodad, on the other hand, Spunky guy has great range, like really good range, but Octodad has more range. So how do you beat an Octodad at range? It's simple. You just range them first. I'm a pro. I can't remember if the Flunky guy I think it's a normal jump if you don't hold it, maybe. Being able to use the jetpack like on lower ground and not just being forced to use it using it like this is fun. Okay, one more. It's like this flunky guy, you're both rewarded for pushing. You're also rewarded at playing a little bit of keep away. I think I can do some of his, some of my guys' moves mid-air to jetpack. Did you see that? Yeah, that was nice. And then Nerd goes, "Come on, man. I'm better with Octodad, I swear. We need to rematch." So we did.
1-on-1.
Yeah, I'm getting used to using the ropes as a aerial tool against, you know, enemies above you. It reminds me of regular quite a bit. Okay, that one I accidentally killed myself. I mean, I'm laser myself. But don't worry, Nerd does too. And for an eye. are connected. Hereafter, I won't the whole world go blind? Okay, and then the match after this is me versus Darkane, the guy from Rival of Aether.
One-on-one. Fray!
Ah man, if I hit that would be tight.
First blood.
Yeah, then just blazes himself because he realizes Arcane sucks. Okay, this one I'm gonna cut like half.
One-on-one.
That leaves to go out my mom. I'll tell you what. He nearly wins it, but they have to like literally get up. You know? You'll see. Yeah, it must be hard to keep track of who's who on the air.
First blood.
You know, I was totally winning before I began. If I'm gonna count this as another me win.
That's a wrap.
Obviously. You can't tell who's who, obviously. Yeah, so guys, I got the deal.
Guy Spelunky.
All the DLC. Because why not? Why not?
Stratastar. Free for all. Fray. First blood.
I feel so small for these guys. Wait. Shit. Keep trying to spike these guys. It's not working. I think they're aware of what I'm going to do before I do it. I'm like kind of getting a little overwhelmed by how many guys are on this game. Shoot. You can just fight it out over there. I'll just hit him off.
refuse to give up. It's anyone's game.
I can spike him, but no point.
Game. Select your character.
This is definitely worth $14 to get all the DLC. As of current. I don't know what the next Fraymakers